Franklin Lakes is.
Oh, I went to
West
call
Coast
on this today.
But the guy's a contractor,
Which I
I think
didn't
he's
do.
an electrician, He's obviously gonna
What's
build a
that all
house and
about?
sell it, and we'll be
You know
dealing
what
with
that's all
somebody
about?
new.
Yeah.
So we
Guess
gotta
on
make sure
Cedar
it's
Hill,
really,
Cedar
really
Hill?
clear.
Yeah.
I don't
That's a
need to know
double
now, I
read.
can ask tomorrow.
So,
I meant to call, I just.
Oh, cool. Christmas Eve is on
I
a
think-
Friday this year.
I think, my only
Still have
concern
my
is
phone
that
plugged
the
in.
guy's been between a rock and a hard place. As per the law, sewer law, that if he's within
Who it
so many
was?
feet of
I
a
don't
sewer,
know.
he's gotta connect.
Huge.
But he's in the Franklin Lakes, which means we don't have the ability to collect,
Enforce it.
to enforce collection if he doesn't pay, or a successor owner doesn't pay. So that's one, the reason for the tri-party agreement. So it's not as easy as the engineers would make it out to believe. But, you know, there should be another connection charge, they should pay for our professional time. I mean, I'm actually, my only concern is that we send a letter to them, say we received it, we'll contact you, because I don't want him to think he's gotta sue us to get it. I think we're
Yeah.
stuck, we gotta allow it because of the law, but at the same point, I'd rather see Rob's time go into getting Maple Lake than to helping a guy from
Yeah.
Franklin Lakes. With all due respect, he's not a taxpayer.
Yeah. I agree with you.
So, my
I
own,
thought
my,
that- So the conversation at the last meeting was the letter was to go out, right?
I was gonna send a letter up, and Melissa said, no, have Rob look at it. And all my correspondence was in here, so I'm sure she read it. So, I don't know
Yeah,
why.
thought, my recollection was that the letter was gonna go out to just acknowledge that we had it.
And nobody from the township committee objected and said, no, didn't you read Bob's memo, it was very clear. They just went along with it, so. So, it is what it is. So, I think it's a basic letter. Thank you for your letter.
We are
We
live.
received it. We're gonna
Live.
charge you. And we'll get in contact with you.
Sorry guys, I'll be back in a second.
We'll be here. So I have two copies that you can sign. Doesn't matter.
I put the 15th on it.
Yeah, it
If
doesn't
you
matter.
wanna do that.
Yeah.
Sorry, Charlotte was lost. Seven PM work session meeting is now called to order. Can I get a roll call of the township committee?
Mr. Boonstra? Mr. Madigan?
Here.
Mr. Melchiong?
Here.
Mr. Shanley?
Here.
And Mayor Rubenstein.
Here, Mr. Boonstra is at the environmental commission meeting and will be
Yeah.
joining us at 7:30, I believe.
Correct. This regular work session meeting of the Wykoff Township Committee is now in session. In accordance with the Open Public Meetings Act, notice of this meeting appears on our annual schedule of meetings. A copy of said annual schedule has been posted on the bulletin board in Memorial Town Hall. A copy has been filed with the municipal clerk and has been emailed to the Records, the Ridgewood News, and the North Jersey Herald and News, all newspapers
the
having
first
a
one?
general circulation
Did you do
throughout
the
the
first
township of Wykoff.
did yours
At least 48 hours prior to this meeting, the agenda thereof was
Last
similarly
week.
posted, filed, and emailed to
Is
said
You were
newspapers.
this week.
I was?
Yeah,
That was
you did.
last week.
there more to do?
Okay, well, we're signing vouchers,
Yes.
so can't
It's in
confirm it yet, but it's in
I
progress.
didn't know we had some, I didn't know we had any.
Can I get a motion to open the 10-minute public comment period, 2 minutes per speaker for public comment on any governmental issue that a member of the public feels may be of concern to the residents of the township of Wykoff?
So move.
Second.
Mr. Madigan?
Yes.
Mr. Melchiong?
Yes.
Mr. Shanley?
Yes.
And Mayor Rubenstein.
Yes. Do you need to affirm our motion?
Oh, yes, thank you. With an affirmative vote, the motion is
You guys are
approved.
too funny.
Now I'm like waiting for it.
Thank you.
Don't you need to affirm it?
She
With an
just.
Oh,
affirmative
sorry, I
motion.
didn't hear you. Please step forward to the microphone or call 201-891-7000, extension 2220 if you wish to make a comment.
Well, blank.
No comment?
Hearing no one, I move to close the public comment period.
Second.
Mr. Madigan?
Yes.
Mr. Melchiong?
Yes.
Mr. Shanley?
Yes.
And Mayor Rubenstein.
Yes. Bob, can I get a review of the 8 PM business meeting agenda?
Yes, the agenda was as was posted last Friday on our website. I do want to point out a couple items. One item is 295 is to renew the shared service with the Borough of Glen Rock for municipal court administrator. That has been a very successful shared service. It expires on April 1, and we're just taking care of it and getting it done before the end of the year. The other item of significance is the agenda includes a resolution to appoint a successor administrator and to authorize the mayor and the clerk to sign an agreement. I believe Mr. Madigan has requested that it be removed from the agenda, so I think it'll be removed from the agenda and considered separately. We can call
Oh,
that,
okay.
Separately.
we can call
Okay.
that
Not really removed.
number 1A.
It'll be
Perfect.
it'll be number 9, Bob, because we'll remove the
Okay,
further
Oh,
consideration of
good
the
idea.
ordinance.
good idea. So unless there's any questions or any discussion, that's the agenda.
Great, thank you. Tim, you want to start review of reports of township meeting?
Sure, I'll be brief because the
Tim,
rec.
May
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
interrupt you? Would you mind if I do the
Oh, do you want the
first?
PAIs now? Yeah,
Yeah,
go for it.
some-
Sorry,
some of them are
busy
good.
signing.
Some of them are worth mentioning.
Sure thing.
I attended the New Jersey DOT Public Information with Nancy, Brian Zipkovich, and Mark DeGennaro last week regarding the culvert that's going to be replaced under Route 208. The project is going to start in the winter of 2022, and they're projecting completion for the fall 2024. I tried to provide a very detailed summary memo of it in your packet, so it should be there. They will not be closing the highway completely. They will be closing it in thirds. So the lanes will be shifting to make it work. We have 2 holiday events coming up. They engender goodwill in our community. One is the annual menorah lighting celebration. The other is Santa comes to Wyckoff and tree lighting ceremony. Ordinance 1951, which appropriated a $193,000 grant from New Jersey DOT to pave Grandview Avenue, will have a public hearing and further consideration on December 7th. 2022 is the 96th year since Wyckoff was founded. If you plan on a 100th anniversary event, you may want to consider appointing a committee in 2022 or 2023. The 2022 budget formulation process has started. Last Wednesday, I attended the planning board meeting, and the Stormwater Management Act element of the master plan was presented, had a public hearing, and was adopted. That's a major improvement. That's all posted on our website, so it's available, but that's done. In your packet are the board and commission's rosters and the attendance of board members for 2021. Last week, we received a dividend from the Bergen County Joint Insurance Fund, which is an insurance consortium that we're a member of. That fund, that dividend was $10,637, and it will be used to decrease the 2022 insurance cost. I just think it goes to show that risk management is a positive fiscal indicator. And just, if you're interested in statistics, since we joined the JIF, we've been able to return $746,808 worth of dividends, which are returned and used as tax relief. In the 2019 Bergen County Open Space Grant for improvements at Russell Farms Community Park was completed, and we received last week the reimbursement, so we're all flush with that. And on a positive note, last Saturday, an Eagle Scout candidate, who's a resident of Wyckoff, Colin Bradley, this past weekend installed 100 fire hydrant markers. These markers help the firefighters when it snows and it's difficult to locate the fire hydrants. So that's all I have that I wanted to report in terms of policy actions. Tim, thank you very much.
All right, thanks.
Tim, you can go.
Yeah, okay, very good. I'll be brief because the rec board is meeting in a few minutes, so I'm gonna miss that meeting for this meeting. But I do want to report that the football season is over, and I'm happy to report that the juniors and the seniors both won the Super Bowl of their age bracket. So the juniors are the 5th and 6th graders. The seniors are the 7th and 8th graders. The juniors went 9-1 and won on Saturday afternoon. The seniors were 10-0 and they won on Saturday evening. Both won it at Ramapo High School. So it was a good Saturday for the football program. So it'd be nice if we could possibly bring them to our next meeting, if they're available, both the juniors and the seniors, to give them
Pee-wees won the
proclamations.
Liberty Bowl as well.
21st, right?
Yeah, but that's not the Super
Come
Bowl.
on,
I mean,
Yeah,
that-
but they won the Liberty Bowl. It's worth mentioning.
What is the Liberty Bowl?
It's the tournament that the Pee-wees were able to play in. So they won against West Milford.
Okay. All right, that's all I got.
Okay, Tom?
I have just a couple of items. I had the opportunity to visit all 4 grammar schools in town this morning with the Rotary Annual Dictionary Project. That's where the Wyckoff Midland Park Rotary supplies dictionaries to 3rd graders in Wyckoff and Midland Park. We had been to St. Elizabeth's last Friday, and this morning, along with REACT students, which are a volunteer organization out of Eisenhower School, we were able to go to Washington, then Coolidge, then Lincoln, and Sycamac, visit with the students and the teachers. And it was 3rd and 4th graders, because last year, because of COVID, we were unable to do it. And we find that, and the teachers love it, because not only does each and every kid get their own dictionary, but there's all kinds of fun facts in the beginning of it, from sign language to countries of the world to the Declaration of Independence, the Constitution. So things that, since they don't have books in school, that they wouldn't normally get, and everyone gets their own individual dictionary. It's very successful, very appreciated. And I ran into a special youngster at the Lincoln School, Jillian Rubenstein.
She enjoyed it greatly.
It's also it's usually a highlight of mine, because I usually run into 1 or 2 young students that I know through their parents, and it was really, really, really nice. And the only other second thing is congratulations to our football teams, both the seniors and the juniors. And I'd just like to take the opportunity to thank the Ramapo Indian Hills District for being so gracious. Once again, been a long tradition of being able to use the field and joint events up at Ramapo High School, and the stands and everything set up. So we certainly appreciate that collegial relationship that we have, and the parents and the students always love going up to the high school. That's it.
Pete?
All right, thank you, Mayor. I'll be brief also. I also want to congratulate the rec football team, all the teams on their championships. Board of Health met last week for their regular meeting. Unfortunately, I was unable to attend last Thursday. And just finally, I just want to thank Bob again for his hard work on the stormwater management plan. I know you spent a lot of time on that, and you presented to the planning board last night. So I just want to, thank you again for all the work you put
Thank
into
you.
that. And that's all I have.
Thank you. Just planning board, Bob already mentioned stormwater management plan. Great job, thank you. Library board meets this week. And again, congratulations to all 3 football teams. Boys did a great job this season and the cheerleaders. And so we're on to basketball and roller hockey and all the other things we run around to. All right. Anything from the township attorney? Anyone have anything else to add? All right, then motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
Mr. Madigan?
Yes.
Mr. Melchiong?
Yes.
Mr. Shanley?
Yes.
And Mayor Rubenstein.
Yes,
With an affirmative vote, the motion is approved.
thank you.